see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. On a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Michigan's offense will have its first possession of the game. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether...
Oh, he's got some space. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the inside. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30.
Oh, God, fucking
They finally get him down.
fucking do another straight shit.
Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Michigan offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Using the quick game. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Catched in the middle. It's Priestcorn. Good.
No fake pass.
Gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He might want another play. Davis will throw. Finds his back in the middle. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive.
What's he doing? What is that play anyway?
No problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running behind that left side. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Fires one high and deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
You're a fucking star, dog. I'm saying, you're a fucking star.
1st and 10 from just outside the 30. The give to the tailback. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Don't put it to my guy. Calm down. Calm up there. He's not open.
Second and long. Davis looking to pass. That, friends, is a busted play.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already been picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one.
Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Timeout called by the defense is their first in the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Wolverines line it up with a 1st and goal. Give to the big fullback. first down run, and the defense has one stop. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass. And
That pissed me off, man.
he was
I
looking
really,
for the
really
end
need
zone
to.
and trying to get 6.
Well, that last
Why are you doing these dumbass passes? I'm doing it good.
So good as a quarterback because the windows they open and they close.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Extra point here will tie the game.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. So now it's 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Badgers will punt this one away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback Reese has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Creates a little space. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Davis will throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Man, the poker was uncalled.
They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. Got some room there to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it.
I don't know who that was for, but I think it's
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their group.
And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense...
Turning it on! Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Wolverines! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Double team 2 and he still caught it? Come on, man. Come on. That's bullshit. You said double team 2 and he still caught it. It makes sense. I double team that.
Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell they're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Davis will throw. This time on target. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down.
Oh, fucked up. That was on me. That was on me. I'm sorry. That was on me.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
That was on me.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the right side. Creates a little room. There he goes. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Badgers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throwing right. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time.
Oh, my God. Give me time to throw the ball, people.
Knock him down back at the 16. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Trying to get behind the defense. And it is another interception.
What the fuck you throwing it at, my guy?
This quarterback.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On target to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure
now he's not playing to my ball.
Defense is there first in the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
That's like that.
And the punt
Like,
team
dude,
gets down there and
no,
gets the return man
stuff
on the
like
ground.
that.
They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Wilson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
Incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20.
I'm putting back in the game
Adjusting
this.
the pattern. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Wilson. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Michigan! A great catch and run for 6. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier. Boy, they did it right there.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about a
Are you gonna be a good man?
2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock,
Good
adding
series.
to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Davis looking to pass. He's got an open man. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
This time it's complete. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They just keep firing. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Davis will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The short hands, it's Marsh. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Firing to the right, complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Wolverines are on the move. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed over the middle, and Stewart. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown.
Walk button, play. Look out.
In the window for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That's caught. It's Glenn. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now facing a third and long. Davis looking to pass.
Oh my God! Because I did Lexington on me, you just fuck up on the throw.
Well, this is a
disappointing what you did, bro.
The offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads it left. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
To the air on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rushes on him, and the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quarterback making checks. Off play action on first down.
I'm about to bench you. I'm about to bench you again. I'm really
right? I mean, he's been pretty hot,
that was a good
Five
pass.
passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job.
Oh, a lot of space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Davis will throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do is not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest. And we looking pretty good.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing.
Oh, he's got some space. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Back's looking for the goal line. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Wide receiver going in motion. Snagged out of the air. And he is... Lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of nice discipline by this defense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Garrison. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Garrison. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. Finds his tight end. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Red pass, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll give it to the back. Pass to 45. Nothing but green grass down the middle. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Oh, well, he was doing it too, but
right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And as he throws.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be touchdown Badgers. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those.
Good.